Welcome back, guys, to Tales of Berseria, where after checking every cell for our super demon, we found ourselves a headless knight. But that was not our final boss, not the strongest demon in the place. And so, we've just done battle with and felled the headless knight on horseback. With that, maybe now we can make our secret base. Phew!
Hooray!
Right, we don't even get to devour it.
Yeah. It'd be funny if she died that way.
That's venomization, alright. Definitely stronger than that headless lump of armor.
I beg your pardon?
Not you.
Come
on!
Get him! Oh, birdie.
The demon from the villa? No, look! It's absorbing the malevolence. It's a Therion.
Actually, that hawk is Griffin, my one and only friend.
A damned Therion. So that's what Tabitha meant when she said we'd find out shortly.
But Your Highness, why do you have a Therion?
It's like I said. Griffin has been my dear friend ever since I was a child. Even if he's a Therion now, that hasn't changed.
So you knew you were helping a Therion escape. What are you plotting?
I have no plots or schemes. I just want Griffin to be free.
I guess we shouldn't be surprised. The Crown Prince and future King, he's gonna do whatever he likes.
I suppose I am at that. But if I am, it's the first time I've ever been allowed a choice of my own. When you're a prince, you're not a person. You're an institution, one designed to serve the state and its people. Say, for instance, you're doing your law studies and your back suddenly itches. What do?
I mean, I'd scratch it. Who wouldn't?
When I did that, my tutor gave me a whipping so hard the blood ran down my back. The reason being that I prioritized a personal feeling, that is to say my itch, over my studies in service of the state. Seeing Griffin lay claim to the skies let me imagine my own freedom. It was my lone solace over the years. But then, he turned out to be responsive to Innominat's power.
I take it the Midgand royal family is well aware that the Abbey is creating Therions.
Of course. How could we not? The kingdom offers unequivocal support to Shepherd Artorius' vision of reason and will. Even so, if there was one thing I could never permit, it was seeing Griffin locked up and unable to fly. Never. I tricked the Exorcist on guard and disabled the barrier. But then Griffin attacked the Exorcist and killed him.
That's why you said you could never go back.
They can overlook a single dead exorcist, but with a Therion removed, malevolence will engulf the capital.
I knew full well what I was doing. And yet, I couldn't watch my friend's life be stripped away.
Your Highness.
He chose a single bird over the world.
I like him.
Why do you think that birds fly?
That's what Lord Artorius asked me.
My anatomy book says birds can fly because their bones are light and their wing muscles are enormously strong.
Birds fly because a bird that cannot fly is no bird at all. That's what I think.
I understand now. As long as you remain on this island, you may do as you please. But if you try to escape, I'll kill you.
That should work. This way we'll have him on hand if we ever need a hostage.
Understood. I appreciate you letting Griffin and me stay here.
Well, now that that's taken care of, let's build ourselves a hideout.
It's kind of already there. Did we get anything good from that?
You got 40 grade.
40 grade is good. That's towards my lovely no defense top.
Hooray.
We also got the Armory Acerite Free. What's that? Grants +1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced. A combined total of 15 or more times. But I can't do that. I can only enhance it 3 times.
Haha.
Hey, Velvet, do you know where Eleanor is?
Wasn't she just playing with you?
Yeah, but then she left. I'm worried because she looked pretty sad. Can you go find her?
Why me?
Oh, God.
All right, fine. Just don't cry on me, okay?
Boo, 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 boo! Could be level 13. Oh.
Yeah.
And we got stuff. And we discovered a new island that looks weird. Looks like Tipo. Oh, it is Tipo Island.
I was like, when will you notice? It just literally says Tipo Island.
I was like, oh, it kind of looks like Tipo. What level is that then? 13. I guess we've got to go to Tipo Island.
What food will we find inside Tipo?
Rubbery, weird food, I guess.
Oh, we're all on our lonesome now with some people to talk to.
Is there a save point?
Nope. Don't be silly, this is a hideout now. No saves allowed.
Huh. A most interesting interpretation. What do you make of this part here, then?
Well, if you pronounce it Loney Kyle, then it'd mean midriff, which probably isn't right. Maybe Muse Mila?
Well, that would make this passage read, Pornges are nummy.
Okay. Yeah, that's not right either. What's wrong, Velvet?
Have you seen Eleanor?
No, I haven't. Sorry, I know I'm supposed to watch her.
Just read somewhere where there's more light. You'll hurt your eyes like this.
Okay.
She's such a mum.
I think she's probably outside on the dock.
Probably.
Save point's probably outside on the dock as well.
Hey, Rokuro, have you seen Eleanor?
Probably.
How is he
I don't
drinking
know.
that sake?
Bit drunk.
Just try not to go overboard.
But man, are we a bunch of screw-ups or what? I mean, we've kidnapped a prince now. They gotta have laws against that. Broke out of prison, flattened Helives, tried to assassinate a shepherd. Hey, how many infractions do you think we're on the hook for?
Pardon me if I don't stop and count. If you don't like it, nobody's forcing you to tag along.
No, I still haven't repaid my debt to you.
You say that, but you really just want to beat Shigure, don't you?
Whoa, to me, they're both connected. It's a long story, but I can tell you if you...
I'll pass.
Well, join me for a drink then?
Can't. I'm 19.
What?
That's old enough to drink here.
That's over old enough.
Yes.
If anything, you're too old.
Have a drink.
Hey, you got any idea where Eleanor is?
No, sorry. I was having a meeting with Benwick and the crew about our search for Ifrid.
Are you sure you're okay with putting that off? At this point, the Abbey doesn't have much reason to keep him alive. Wouldn't you rather look for him than Therion's?
I know time is a factor, but we still don't have any decent leads. I think we need to stir up the Abbey and see what shakes loose. And who better to do that than you?
So this works for both of us then?
Never fear. I'm still acting out of self-interest. Besides, Ifrid won't die so easily.
He's a strong man. It'd take a lot to bring him down.
Yeah. I've never seen him flinch from a storm, no matter how choppy the seas.
Where angels fear to tread, as they say.
Probably some of that as well.
See, the real weirdness of it is like, I'm quite okay with just killing a boundless amount of people. But one sip of alcohol, oh god no.
Hey, any idea where Eleanor went?
How should I know? I'm too busy to spare any time worrying about anyone else.
You look pretty distinctly unoccupied to me right now.
Right. I'm busy being unoccupied.
Your... what?
It's simple. When you have free time, it means you're busy trying to avoid having any business to do.
You're too weird for this world, Magulu.
Says the woman with the world's blandest personality.
I always figured you'd be the type to take off as soon as things got hairy. So what keeps you here?
I am utterly, completely, totally, wholly devoid of anything else to do. Which is to say I'm...
unoccupied.
Right, now you get it. Besides, I have to stick around to see how our bet turns out, don't I?
For 100. Maybe not go that. Maybe go. Oh, never mind. I was wondering if the
there's
dock.
like a shop and stuff.
That's the turtles.
Oh yeah.
Just wondering about the dock.
Yeah,
If she's
yeah,
there. If she's not there, maybe they set up a minigame menagerie.
And then I can make tea and stuff and move my legs.
I know that's what you really want to do.
Oh, everything feels weird right now. My butt's like... ah.
Oh no, they don't have that. I can always walk to the store and sort things out.
Walk to the store. Duck Senpai. Who's Duck Senpai?
Who Duck Senpai is. Don't be silly. Alright, well, you can't go to the boat. There's nothing there. There's a shiny, of course. I'm just bored and leave him behind.
Bye.
Alright then, shall I go to the Turtlers and sort some shop stuff?
Sure.
Get Becca.
You might get a skit in the meantime if you do. I don't mind unless it's one that's like romance between Eleanor and Velvet.
That's all you're rooting for, yeah?
Yeah. Your hair's gone a bit crazy.
I bet.
Ow.
Yeah, I know you don't like sitting down for too long. It's that time of the week.
Creak, crack, crick, crook.
Senpai Duck-chan, Senpai Becca-sama. God, everyone's got names nowadays. I don't even know where the duck's gone. Just for you. Well, there's definitely people settling in now. We can even go down that path we haven't travelled yet. There's Benwick. Let's give Becca time to stretch her legs and sort her back out. Right then. We'll obviously have ourselves a ton of weaponry yet again. Nice shirt. The Zelda one. Thank you. I'm sure I've worn it before. Well, there's slow water's been learned, so let's change that up. Fatigue or poison, what do you reckon? Let's get a sort in the fatigue. Fatigue. Snakebite's coming along. Oh, we can't actually check anyone else out, which is a bit of a bummer. Pretty much we have one of everything in these shops at the moment. The shop rewards are going nicely. We can't really enhance anything so much. It really is of just getting rid of some things because so much stuff do we pick up. Like a stupidly large amount. Buy the thing, Oliz, quick, before Becca returns. I can't because I'm not near a minigame person. It is incapable of me getting that for you at this point. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I could remove my bunny ears. That'd be nice. Literally, it's just a load of things. Well, the other thing that we've been going around with Eleanor at the moment is that we've been using a lower weapon for her. So we haven't been using the top weapon because we're still basically learning loads of stuff. It's a bit problematic. Really, all we can do is try to enhance some stuff, but to be honest, there's nothing really to enhance. Everything that everyone is wearing. Ah, apart from this. In terms of weapons, the war pike there. I mean, most of her weapons are above 100, so basically fighting with her is a bit of a weaker standpoint. We can enhance Laphicet a bit. Nice. I wish I could upgrade this, because that would help so much. Do you know what I mean? Like, so much. Feldspar fragment.
I'm gonna take my shoes off. It's tea for both of us.
And Becca is back.
Feels like my feet don't even fit in my shoes right now.
Right, done a little bit of dismantling and enhancing.
You can carry on doing that.
Because of the fact that we can't level it up, no, there's literally nothing to do.
Ah, okay.
We can't buy anything because there's nothing to
Keep
buy.
looking for Eleanor, then.
And there's nothing in the shops, which sucks. There is, if I'm right in saying, there's that one pathway we haven't taken yet. Which was the South Watchtower, wasn't it?
Yes.
So we've actually checked everywhere.
Yes.
Eleanor is all the way down on the outer path.
At the North Watchtower.
Yes. Reachable from the first floor.
So yeah, you'd have to go to the Watchtower. If you did it from outside, you wouldn't be able to get up on the Watchtower.
That's no worries. I can get there.
Okay.
Benwick and crew. Aye, they're all just settling in.
Is that Duck Senpai?
That's Duck Senpai, yeah.
It's not a duck.
What is it?
I don't know. It's a blob thing.
It's a blob phase. Doesn't even get duck status in Becca's eyes. Not worthy of being a duck. How judgmental are you?
Maybe it's something better than a duck. If such a thing could exist.
Alright, and then step right up and we will get to the lady. Do you want to take over now?
I'm just going to see if that message I got was important. No, it's not.
There you are, Eleanor. Kamoana's worried about you.
You actually came looking for me?
Can't say no to a crying child.
Indeed. She may be a Therion now, but deep down, she's still a lonely little girl. That's something I've come to realize in traveling with you all. Wretched demons and Therions, even the Malakim who I'd only thought of as tools, they all live and think as humanly as the rest of us. I was so clueless. I didn't know what demon blight really was, nor what the Abbey was doing. Through it all, I knew nothing beyond blind belief in whatever I was taught.
Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
The coward's path is not that of an exorcist. They may say, I didn't know anything, so I can't be blamed. I can't live like that. I think I'll stay here a little longer to cool my head off. Please tell Kamoana I'm alright.
Don't stay out too long. The sea breeze can get cold.
Thank you.
Don't get the wrong idea. If you got sick or something, Kamoana and Laphicet would worry. That's all.
That's all.
It's not all. They're gonna have babies. Duck Babies.
I have something to say.
Blah, blah, blah.
There's something I've been hiding, until now. I've been acting undercover on a special mission for Lord Artorias. I was to watch over the Malik Laphicet and bring him to Abbey headquarters. So vital was the mission, I was to do whatever it took, even kill my fellow exorcists.
You were gonna take me to them.
I'm sorry for deceiving you, Laphicet. Originally, I was going to get you to lower your guard, then take you in. However, I no longer intend on following the Abbey's orders.
You're turning your back on Artorias?
No. I still believe in the sincerity of Lord Artorias. That the world he seeks is one that will benefit all humankind. But nevertheless, I simply cannot bring myself to condone the methods he has chosen to achieve that vision. So... I will help you protect the Therions. Until I discover the answer I seek.
There it is.
Eleanor!
I want to live a life that I don't have to be ashamed of. And to do that, I have to learn the truth for myself.
So, you live by your emotions after all.
Maybe you found your own creed.
Welcome to our wonderful world of wickedness.
Don't equate us! To act in opposition of one's feelings is to act opposed to reason.
You never make things simple, do you?
You should be glad I don't.
Yeah. After all, she's my vessel.
Yes, yes.
So, I think our next order of business is to find ourselves another Therion. Well, that's the extent of my insight. Anyone got any actual leads?
What if we had Eleanor swipe some intel on them from the Abbey? That could work.
I don't know.
It wouldn't work. Officially, the Abbey still considers her a traitor. So who would leak anything to her?
Yeah. Besides, we can't put Laphicet in danger like that. And anyway, Eleanor's terrible at being a spy.
Ungracious, but accurate.
You know that special underground cell from yesterday? I want to go back there. There's something I want to try out.
All right, let's go.
Go back there. Oh, okay then. Well, we're gonna switch seats. And let Becca have the Chair Senpai throne. I like how no, they didn't even just go, yeah, we know, we saw. they really should have, like, they're sparing her feelings by going, yeah, they said she's crap, but, you know. Do you remember the way? Because I don't.
No.
I'm shocked, though.
We just keep going down the B levels, I guess, so we're heading for that B1. Ugh, try and see past Ducky.
Is Ducky really in the... I guess you're at a different level than me. Poor Ducky.
Seems kind of weird to be going up to go down. Have I gone? Yeah, I have
you got the wrong way. You gotta go the way the Turtlers was, but the Turtlers is gone.
Stupid.
So I didn't go to the Turtlers then. The Turtlers wouldn't have been there when I came past.
Oh, there's a thing as well.
Laphicet, I must offer you an apology.
What for?
For spying. I was plotting to take you back to the Abbey.
Oh.
I am truly sorry.
It was your mission, wasn't it? Somehow I think I always knew.
You did?
Call it a hunch. Besides, Velvet was really suspicious of you. Whenever you feel you're doing something wrong, you start to sweat a lot. It seemed odd.
How long have you known?
Ever since you became a vessel for me. I think Velvet knew too.
That's quite a shock. I failed completely in my role as a spy. It's pathetic. Shameful, really.
Well, I think it says something good about you.
Huh?
Someone who can't lie well seems like a better person than someone who has an easy time of it.
Thank you, Laphicet. I think you're the better person here.
I wouldn't go that far. Hmm?
What are you doing here, Bienfu?
I was hoping you'd let me join in!
We're in the middle of something important. Please leave us be for now.
I'll be quiet. Just let me hang around, all right?
Afraid not.
Bien! Madame Eleanor is a mealy-head! She's a what?
Laphicet, thank you. I hope we can stay friends.
I hope so too, Eleanor.
Poor Bien.
Stupid Bien.
That's the first time he's shown up today.
Thank you for the resubscribe.
Thank you indeed, Silma.
Thank
4 months in a row.
you.
Cheers very muchly. Duck gives you kiss.
The exploration of the outer seas is going super well.
Yeah, it's all thanks to you guys chipping in.
Oh, we haven't done all that much.
Well, don't rest on your laurels just yet. Worse things happen at sea, you know. The scouting ship could always get eaten by some giant tentacled horror from the deeps.
Danger's a part of the job. Besides, Ifrid's pirates are all about venturing into the unknown.
I wonder what's still hidden out there for us to find.
Terror Island, for one thing. According to ancient legends, it's an island that moves across the outer seas like a ship.
Really? I've never heard of an island like that.
Nobody knows if it's real or not, which is exactly why we have to try and find it ourselves.
Awesome! I can't wait to get to the bottom of this.
Don't get too excited just yet, kiddo. It's good to have enthusiasm and all, but I bet this place is called Terror Island for a reason.
I'm not too worried. Like Eisen said, challenging the unknown is what Ifrid's pirates do, no matter what the risk.
Looks like you've caught the bug too.
Ah, looks like it.
Well, there's even more skits, as Bienfu wants to tell us everything, which could be worrying. I don't know.
Hey, Bienfu, I have a question for you. I know Magilu likes to call herself a witch and all that, but what is she really?
The obvious guess would be that she's an exorcist, but I don't think I ever saw her name in the roster.
That's not surprising. She is indeed a bona fide dark witch. I should know. I saw one night just how scary she could be. It's enough to keep you awake at night. It was near the crater of a volcano. Above the bubbling magma sat a huge cauldron. Inside the cauldron, a blood-red liquid stickily simmered, boiling in the hellfire heat. When droplets splattered onto Miss Magilu's cheeks, she just cackled and licked it off, and she kept the cauldron boiling for 3 days and 3 nights. What was she making? Strawberry jam.
What? What's scary about that?
I was just getting to the scary part. Instead of using sugar, she put in soy sauce, cooking wine, and liquor.
Oh.
Soy sauce and strawberries? Is that normal? You wouldn't think so, but that contrasted sweetness, sourness, and saltiness actually makes it taste great. Not that someone like you would understand the appeal. You have to have a refined palate like mine to appreciate it.
Wait, I've heard of that. You can boil things in soy sauce and wine to preserve them. When you do it with strawberries, it's called strawberry soup.
That's right!
Actually, strawberry soup has sea urchin and abalone, not strawberries. It's just called that because the sea urchin plumps up like berries. And it's not preserved either.
Really? Well, I had no idea. Wow, I really liked it too. I wonder if the reason she's never made it for me again is because she realized the mix-up. Now that I think about it, that's not the only thing I like that she made one time. Like durian jellies and the candied sweet fish too.
I think I see what's going on here.
What does the food she's made more than once taste like?
It's just normal stuff, like what you guys always have. Only a truly scary witch could hide that much cooking talent behind such plain-tasting food with no one the wiser.
So she randomly makes really good stuff, like, on accident? Or just the first time? Becca has this way of cooking now.
What? Shut your face!
This is in the experimental phase.
I always make nice dinners, except when I have to have you helping me. You're a nuisance, and you buy inferior materials to cook with.
Sorry.
I know this smell.
Yeah, it's Prince Percivals' fragrant wood perfume. When I told him I'd never smelled it before, he put a little on my sleeve to try it out.
I love the
Did you
smell
sit
of
on
the
your
royal
nuts?
family's perfume. It's distinct, but not overpowering. It's made from Fandaria trees, conifers that grow in a snowy land.
I've noticed that you and Velvet and Mogiloo smell nice too. Do you all wear the same perfume?
We do? We don't use that stuff, but maybe you're smelling the soap we use.
Oh, can only the royal family wear fragrant wood?
No. Some fragrances, including the Fandaria scented ones, only the royal family can use, but most don't have any such restriction.
If they all smell so good on humans, why doesn't everyone use them?
You know, I've never thought about that. Why do you think that is, Eisen?
It's a bit complicated. To explain it right, I'd have to start with the history of bathing in Midgand. A few hundred years ago, people believed they would die if they took a bath. They were so terrified of baths that they wouldn't even go near one.
I can't believe people would be scared of taking a bath. Why would that even happen?
Well, at the time, a deadly plague was running rampant, and people thought that it could be transmitted through bathwater. Bear in mind that this was all before we had proper plumbing or techniques to purify water. People couldn't just bathe anywhere. Sewers like the one we used to sneak through Logres are a fairly recent construction, only around a century old.
Some people even thought bathing at all was unhygienic.
Right. As bathing went out of style, the royal family started to use these fragrant woods.
Covering up their bad smell with a good one.
Yep. As a result, their perfumes used to be far more potent, to the point where you couldn't even tell if it smelled good anymore.
But nowadays, nobody actually believes that bathing can make you sick, right?
As civilization advanced, plumbing became widespread, and baths themselves became much cleaner fixtures than they used to be.
And the fragrant woods fell out of favor because they were no longer necessary, right?
To the contrary, as the people gained prosperity, the perfumes became a popular display of wealth. The newfound popularity didn't last long, however, thanks to the propagation of a new disease. One that didn't transmit through baths.
Demon blight, you mean?
With the rise of demon attacks, life outside the city walls became increasingly difficult. With fragrant woods now harder to come by, the perfumes once again became the domain of royalty.
I guess that means that fragrant woods share a long and complicated history with plagues.
To cover up the truth of malevolence, the powers that be spread rumors of a demon plague, continuing their time-honored tradition of covering up one stink with another.
So, what do you think of the perfume? Do you like it?
Yeah, it smells nice. But I think I like the smell of soap better.
Huh?
Wow.
More skits. For clarification, I'm afraid he didn't get naked, but he did manage to sit on one of his own nuts, I think, so he was off camera going,
Just to say it like that. Just say I sat badly. Just the thing I'm sitting on. Right then, what about our secret hideout?
This island is so amazing! It's far away from any other people and has so much hidden stuff underground! It's such a perfect hideout! Just thinking about it makes me so excited to be here! Yeah, I guess. What's wrong? You were so excited to be here before! Don't be such a drag, Laphicet! It's just that this used to be a prison. People were brought here to suffer.
If you're worried about how I feel, don't be. If I really hated this place, I wouldn't have made it my base.
Hell, I was imprisoned here too, but now it's the secret fort I always dreamed of.
I still haven't forgiven the guard who ate all those marron glacés I was sent.
I'll let the past be the past. What part of secret fort are you not getting?
Yeah.
But it can't all be just for fun and games here either. In order to maximize the success of our future battles, we need to maintain and improve this base going forward.
This place seems sturdy as it is. Does it really need more work put into it?
Nonsense. This place was built to specialize in holding prisoners. We can make it better suit our needs.
What are you proposing exactly?
Well, I think we need to start with Smokescreen Generators. They'll be effective against intruders unfamiliar with the layout here. Of course, afterwards we'll have to clean up all the soot, but still.
No thanks.
I think we need something to put out fires. The fire at Helavi's was really scary.
We have Molekim like you who could use water arts, though. If anything happens, you can just put it out.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
What we really need are some secret underground tunnels. If things get too hairy here, we'll need an underground escape route. We can put in hidden doors, and even some fake ones to trick the enemy, too.
We have 2 separate docks. That's good enough.
No enemy is going to attack without taking both docks into consideration. That's why we need to build underground tunnels before anything else.
But we're on an island. You know, surrounded by water. Where would these tunnels even lead to?
Isn't it obvious? We'll dig underneath the sea to another uninhabited island nearby.
But there are no other islands nearby.
If it means getting my tunnels, I'll build an island too.
Are you listening to what you're saying?
It sounds like he's daydreaming to me.
And what's wrong with having some dreams? This is a great opportunity we have here. You guys just don't get it.
It's okay. I get where you're coming from. But they'll never understand. You might as well save your breath.